Alright, so last week the Seahawks played the Indianapolis Colts and lost by 2. Preseason game 1. Now preseason game 2 is in Los Angeles against the San Diego Chargers. Not San Diego Chargers, they're the LA Chargers now. They moved. You are watching Walk, Talk, Talks.
Hey yo, look like I'm going for a swim. Dunked on him, now I'm swinging off the rim. Bitch ain't coming off the bench, while I'm coming off the court fully drenched. Here goes some haterade, get your thirst quenched. Style doing him in this Burberry trench. These birds copy every word, every inch. But gang got the hammer and the wrench. I pull up in that $250,000.
Alright, so yesterday's loss didn't even feel like a loss to me. It actually just felt like a good showing of our starters and the second stringers, or everybody fighting for a job.
Yeah, I think the thing that was a good takeaway is the guys you wanted to see perform well, being a lot of the rookies and the draft picks. Almost every single guy had a good game.
Yeah,
you know, they made a difference where they felt like, you know, they could be something, a big part of the future.
Yep.
So.
All right, so we're getting close to the beginning of the season, and before the season starts, I want to make sure that I get my wall all set up to watch football for the Seahawks football season, NFL season. So let me show you some of the things that I have to put up on the wall. I had my son go and get some signatures, had them on my shoulder, and we got Byron Maxwell, Jordan Roos, we got Nico Thorpe. What'd you think of, okay, so let's go to offense. What were your call-outs on the offense?
Well, I think it was a great drive on offense. I think you saw them throwing the ball to the running back more than we've seen previously under Bevel. Yeah, in general, I think the offense looked great, especially with Russell. The offensive line blocking looks improved.
Yeah, he has more time, at least one more second.
Yeah. I think that you saw on the touchdown throw, he was using a wider base, which is something that Schottenheimer has been working on. He's, in the past, has been having too narrow a base when he's staying back there, trying to always worry about escaping, so his footwork is a little sloppier.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
I think you saw that on the touchdown throw to Vanette.
Even though he was on the run when he threw that, by the way.
Yeah, but if you watch him, by the time he delivers the ball, it's almost like he has the, a wide base that you want.
Yeah.
Right, so you can get a little bit more on it. So,
Yep.
A lot of Russell's kind of innate playmaking goes back to him being a baseball player, right?
Yep.
So.
Check it out, it's the official beef jerky of the Seahawks. Who's on here? Russell, Tyler Lockett, Bobby Wagner, Bill Griffin, Doug Baldwin, and KJ Wright. Seahawks beef jerky. That makes you just buy it.
Thought Carson looked healthy. That's a great plus.
Yeah.
And you would, if you didn't know he was injured last year, you never would have known he, broke his ankle. So.
I hate seeing him in that pig pile. When there's a pile, I'm like, no, get off of him.
Yeah, I mean, that's going to happen though, He's a big boy, so you need multiple guys off him to bring him down.
That's right. What'd you think of Rashad? One other thing just happened recently in practice. Rashad Penny broke his hand. That's hella bad luck for our running back core.
I think he did good with the first string. I think the thing with Penny that people have to get used to is he's not the biggest. He's fast for his size, but he's not the fastest.
Yep.
His strengths are his vision and his balance.
Okay.
I think Brock Hewitt made a good comparison during the game. He compared him to Sean Alexander, and I think that's
what they say.
That's good because I think he's kind of like a pinball. He's not necessarily going to run guys over.
Yeah.
But what he's going to do is break their tackles. They're not going to be able to square him up, and he's going to keep his feet moving.
That's great.
That's some of the balance he has.
Yeah.
So he's got the speed to run away from guys. And that's why he had 6 kick returns for a touchdown in college.
Yeah.
So that's pretty unique for a big dude. So Carson may be a guy that gets the Seahawks down the field. Penny may be the finishing touch off ton of drives.
Okay.
So Procise unfortunately missed the game.
Well, so man, I'm done. I'm really done.
Well,
and you talked him up last time we chatted. He's so injury prone, man.
He is. I mean, if he's not on the team, it'll be for his own doing, right?
Here's a quick update. Earl Thomas is still a no-show. What's up with that? Supposedly there are still no No changes in the contract for Earl Thomas, so still a no-show. He's losing so much money right now. So next preseason game, you're not going to see him. However, who you might see is Brandon Marshall. He might be playing. We might get to see number 15, the new number 15. As you know, Jermaine Kearse was our number 15 previously. Well, now Brandon Marshall is taking over. Supposedly, him and Russell have built some pretty good chemistry. So, as opposed to always being Doug Baldwin and maybe even Jimmy Graham, now you have Brandon Marshall, one of the best big wide receivers out there. Did you see that touchdown from Aaron Rodgers to Jimmy Graham? That was pretty cool. I'm kind of excited for Jimmy Graham. He's turned out to be one of my favorite players. Unfortunately, he's now with the Packers. So, all right, let's talk about O-line. Okay, Fluker. Did you watch him at all? Were you able to see him?
Yeah.
I saw him open up some stuff for Carson.
The play that will get talked about was the 4th and 1 play. Carson falls right behind him.
Yeah.
And, got the push, and we haven't seen that in a long time.
Yeah, that's true.
Where it's like, we're going to run it, where we're going to run it, and we're going to still convert it.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I mean, look, Fluker's strength is using his size and strength.
Yeah.
It will be exposed during the season in pass protection, but so far, so good through one game.
Disley, what about Disley and Vanette?
Yeah, Disley had a couple really good blocks. I think there'll be points during the year where Disley, they almost treat him like another offensive tackle.
Yep.
So I think there'll be some times where he does struggle, but very, very improved run game will be directly tied to Disley.
They're making comparisons to Zach Miller.
Yeah, I think that's probably fair.
Yeah.
Don't know if he's quite the receiver. I mean, Zach Miller was a really prolific tight end coming out of Arizona State. I mean, by the time he got to Seattle, he wasn't as fast.
All right, so I need to replace this 2017. I need to replace this 2017 schedule poster of Michael Bennett. And as you know, Michael Bennett is no longer with the Seahawks. He is with the Philadelphia Eagles. So this one is Mr. Shaquille Griffin, right? Because I have also Mr. Russell Wilson. So Russell, you can comment down below and tell me which poster I should put up.
Nice shoes, Sierra. Nice kicks.
All right, let's go to the kickers.
Okay.
So, I looked up the stats, and it looked like Dixon, the he did some rugby work too?
Well, he's Australian. I mean, he grew up playing
Australia. That's what it is. All right. Yeah. Okay. Does it look like John Ryan is maybe a little nervous about his gig, his job?
Yeah. I mean, all you gotta do is go to practice and watch the two guys punt. And I mean, Ryan last night had a great punt, 53 yards. He looked like he was about to pass out after he kicked it. Okay. Dixon basically does no effort, and it was 61 yards in the air.
Yeah. Do you know more about this Dixon kid?
Yeah.
His technique is supposed to be pretty nuts.
Yeah, well, so he can take one step and kick it. Most punters have to, kind of get like a 3-step drop to kick the ball.
Yeah.
So, he's able to get like supposedly 9 different kicks he can do where there's different spins and such, So it's kind of like golf where it's like a back spin.
Yeah.
Well, you saw that last night when they kicked to the rookie Najee Himes and the ball bounced away from him when he fumbled the punt.
Yeah.
So I think we'll see more of that.
Who I'm excited about? Deion Jordan and Frank Clark, as well as Shaquille Griffin and his brother Shaquem Griffin. Defense.
Okay.
What were your highlights from defense? I saw some bright spots with the rookie Rasheem.
Yeah.
Rasheem Green, you brought him up our last time we talked too.
Yeah, he was flying around out there, adjusting nicely to playing off the line.
Okay.
So, obviously he's backing up KJ now. That'll be the position he plays.
Okay.
Kind of linebacker.
Okay.
So a lot of more coverage.
Yeah.
Occasional blitzing, but when you see that speed.
Shaquem Griffin led the entire team with 9 tackles last game. He was a monster. He was all over the place.
Yeah.
Shaquem Griffin.
Yep.
One-handed, by the way.
I think the thing I was most probably happy about was the duo pass rush of the rookies, Rasheem Green and Jacob Martin. So that's their 6th round pick from Temple. He defensive end all in college.
Okay.
He's the kind of guy that gained weight as he's gone.
Yep.
And the Seahawks are transitioning him a little bit to play linebacker. So he'll play a very, very similar role to a couple years ago when you saw from reserve. He will play behind Barkevius Mingo this year.
Yeah, he had a good game yesterday.
He had a solid game too, and that's his strength. I mean, Barkevius coming out of LSU as the 6th overall pick by the Browns. Never really fit in. You know, to try to convert him to an outside linebacker into 3-4. I mean, he can run. He can really run.
Yeah.
But he's not a strong, big guy.
He's got a good view of them. I said,
He's number 95, I think. 95, I think.
Anything else? What should we be looking forward to in preseason game 2? What are we looking forward to?
It's okay. So we play the Chargers down in LA, so
Yep.
it's at the StubHub Center.
It's gonna be hot there too. Man, we
Yeah.
don't play well in the heat, even though it's a preseason game. Yeah.
You know, I think Russell will probably play a whole quarter.
Okay.
Right, so I give him a couple possessions.
Yep.
Probably similar for Phillip Rivers.
Yep.
The strength of the Chargers, what they're now known for on defense, is their pass rushing duo of Joey Bosa and Melvin Ingram.
Okay.
So, what's unique about the Seahawks schedule this year in the preseason is that we play the Chargers next. We also play them in the regular season.
Okay.
Then we play the Vikings, who we also play in the regular season.
Okay.
Then we finish with the Raiders, who we also play in the regular season.
So we get a little bit of a.
You'll get a little more of a taste
preview,
of,
yeah.
So that doesn't usually happen. So Chargers, you know, how does Dwayne Brown do? How does Fetty do?
Yeah.
Knowing that the two guys competing with him for that job, and Jamarco Jones and Isaiah Batable, got injured.
Yeah.
You know, that was probably, without a doubt, the most disappointing part of the game yesterday.
Yeah.
You said, you know, when they had a practice scrimmage, and Fetty struggled so much they pulled him from the game, from the
Yeah.
starting lineup. Well, now the two guys competing with him,
They're injured.
Darbo should be back.
Okay,
He's out
good.
with a concussion.
Yep.
They played stupid. Don't want to talk about that because you don't want to
Yeah.
talk about a guy's concussion so much.
Yeah. Should we see some Marshall too?
I think you will. You'll probably see a full quarter from him as well.
Yeah.
You know, you might see Procise, you might not. I mean, his injury came up right before, but that adds competition. You know, and
What is up with that
competition's
guy?
never a bad thing. Maxwell, probably see a little bit more
Good.
KJ.
That's cool.
You know, KJ and Bobby, if you go to the practices, they don't practice in full.
Oh,
And I
right.
think some of it is now that they have such important leadership roles and playmaking ability. I think, much like you saw with Russell. Russell
Yeah.
is historically under Pete played more than almost any other quarterback in the preseason.
Matt, you want to get in here and say "Go Hawks" together?
Go Hawks.
Wait.
That's it.
1, 2, 3. Go Hawks!
Go Hawks!
Go Hawks.
Go Hawks! Go Hawks! Hey, thanks for watching Walk Talk Hawks. To watch last week's episode, click on this box right here. To subscribe to my Walk Talk Hawks channel, click on this circle right here. To check out last year's episodes, click on this box right here. It's a full playlist. Go Hawks! Go Raiders! Yeah.